The shoes. Look at the shoes that you came into the studio with today. I'm so impressed.
I'm glad all that ankle workout is paying dividends here.
It's all the Pilates.
Yeah, it's all the Pilates, yes.
Hey, okay, so I'm going to learn about this next item with all of you at home. When it comes to Legacybox, what I read in my homework was we have all these pictures, we have all these tapes, we have all these things around the home that we have one copy of, and terrified that something's going to happen to us, these folks can help.
Yes, and here's the thing. It's not if something's going to happen. All of this technology that I have in front of me, from the audio cassettes to the old film to the VHS, Betamax, the photographs, all of them deteriorate every single day.
Okay.
And for many of us, this is priceless memories. This is everything that can be on your old school
Even
technology.
cassette tapes?
Yes, digitized. That's what Legacybox does. This is a company based in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay.
They are the largest guys out there that do this. Everything is done right in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They take the older technology, digitize it, and return it to you on a thumb drive with all of your original copies. And you have the choice between 8 or 18 pieces, and we're going to dive in and explain that. But now is the chance. Instead of having to go to that place in your town,
and
or
it's
trying
always
to,
in a weird spot in town, too. Like,
or trying to figure out, what do I do with this?
Yeah.
What do I have? The video that I have of the wedding or that magical family event, how do I save these memories? This is the best way to do it.
Well, this is a great gift for Mother's Day coming up.
Yes.
So order it in the show, get it going in time for Mother's Day. Okay, so I see the box in front of me.
Yes.
What happens? I place my order, and then what?
All right, so you're going to get this box. The Legacybox comes home to your house, and what you do, again, your choice of 8 or 18. So when they say the number, we're talking about the number of videotapes that you have. You put your sticker on it, you put it inside of the box, nice and simple. So one VHS tape, one Betamax tape, one reel-to-reel counts as one. So, and we say 8 or 18. As far as pictures are concerned, 25 pictures equal one.
Oh,
so if you're going to go with the 8,
it.
we're talking about 200 photographs. Most people go with the 18 because I just spent a little time in my attic just a couple of days ago, and this is what I dug up. By the way, if in the mid-1960s somebody was going to invade New Jersey, there was my dad in the National Guard, ready to defend New Jersey. Lyndhurst High School in the 1950s, there's Mom in the Color Guard.
Amazing.
My grandmother, she passed away in the early 80s. There's Big Helen in her apartment in South Orange, New Jersey. And I have these pictures, but these are the only copies that I have.
Right.
These are the memories that I want to hang on to. And when I go back and look at these pictures, they bring smiles, they bring back those memories. All of this content that we have here continues to deteriorate when you stick it in an attic, when you stick it in a basement.
So,
now, this is a way to preserve all of it.
because these are so precious, I might initially feel a little nervous about packing them up and shipping them off into what feels like space.
Yep.
How do I pack them up and send them? What's that look like?
Pack them up, put them in the box. You'll put a barcode on all of them.
Okay.
Legacybox, based right here in the U.S. Your stuff never leaves the U.S. It goes straight to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Everything is done in one big facility, and these guys are the best in the business at it. You'll get constant email updates notifying you what the process is. Typically takes about 3 weeks or so to get everything back.
Okay.
And what Legacybox will do is they're going to send you back all the originals. They treat it just like their own. That's why this company doesn't do like, we don't make 9 kinds of technology and oh, let's jump into this as well. No, they're based on saving and preserving the memories. So that's all they do, and they're experts at it. So they're going to make sure they treat it just like your own. You're going to get everything back.
Well, I love that. This is what happens when you get it back. So you get all of your originals back, easily organized, and you can figure out what everything is. But then what's that little thumb drive?
That's the thumb drive. That's all your content digitized. So this videotape I brought here, by the way, this was my demo tape when I was working in television news in Salisbury, Maryland.
I need to see it.
What the hair was probably pretty spectacular.
Yes.
There we go. That's the old address right there on the sticker. I sent this out to stations all over the country.
Man.
This is like well over 20 years old now. Those reel-to-reel tapes that we have, the old 8mm, the 16mm film stuff that we have, all of that is deteriorating, and most of us don't have any way to play. I don't have a VHS player.
Heck no.
I don't have a Betamax. I don't have a tape player anymore.
Well, that's the thing.
And I know so many people have memories on that kind of content.
I said to you before the show, my mom put my sister and I in theater because she thought, well, this will help them burn energy. Joke was on her, made us worse. But they have all those performances on VHS tape. There hasn't been a VHS player in that house for I'd say decades now. And so now you can get that converted over, but they also get that original back. Because there is something about that tangible thing.
You do still want to have that photo.
Absolutely.
You still want to have that cassette, and that you will get everything back. They treat it like it's their own. So you'll get the reel-to-reel back, you'll get the VHS tape, you'll get the old classic photographs back.
How do I know which one to get? How do I know if I need the 8 or 18?
Well, it depends on how much content. So again, 8 is going to equate to 8 different videotapes or 200 photos.
Okay.
So it's 25 photos to 1. Or 18 is going to give you substantially more. Most people go with the 18 because once you start digging around in the attic or you start going into the garage and you're like, wait, oh, there's that video. Oh, by the way, that one's in the shoebox.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is also helps prevent those family fights because oftentimes when we have that one great family photo, one person in the family has it. Now you can make copies with that digital form and pass that around, so everybody will have a copy of the great photo, of the great video.
And the 18 piece is 5 easy payments of $33. The 8 piece is 5 easy payments of $16. By the way, that 18 piece at $164.99, if you've ever walked into one of those stores where they do transfer that data into a more digital version, it's expensive.
It can be extremely expensive. And look at this picture of my father. You can tell he had quite the sense of humor.
Come on.
That's my dad with the hat. I don't know what that look was.
It had to come from somewhere.
That guy, by the way, that guy married that lady right there. So, and I want to make sure I preserve all of these things. This is a great way to do it with Legacybox.
We need to see that audition tape. Also, remember, as we wrap up, about 15 seconds left, what kind of content can we send them again?
A whole list, and it's available on QVC.com.
Thank you.
The VHS, Betamax, High 8, cassette tapes, a whole array of different type of mediums. Legacybox will take care of it.
This is really cool.
I love it.
This is really cool. This is a great gift for Mother's Day. And it's back at the lowest price that we've ever had it. So definitely grab it today while it's at that great price. Thanks for bringing the fancy shoes.
I like that.
Always great to spend time with you, my friend. Hey, we have e-bike.